Check, check. 1, 2, check, check. Oh my god, I've been playing this a little too much. Okay. Well, stream's running. Not sure exactly how... How's my voice sound? Well, stream's running. Not sure exactly how... That sounds fine. Oh my god. It sounds fine. Hopefully it doesn't crash in the next minute or two. I guess we'll see. Oh man. Playing this game too much. So there is a bunch of cleanup to do in order to get some of these trophies. There are two really big... There are two really big trophies. Well, I should say two. There are three, actually, like, big trophies I don't have, and I wasn't able to get through my first playthrough. Survivors, Partners, and I'll Be Back. I'll Be Back is probably the most intensive trophy because Connor needs to die at every opportunity. He needs to die 10 times, perhaps just 8, by the end of the game. And that is going to require a complete separate playthrough. So that's going to be the last one I do. There's a bunch of... there is a bunch of... there's a bunch of trophies that I also missed that I can get through that playthrough. But with the playthrough I have now, I should be able to tweak a few things to get Partners and Survivors. And that particular one is that's gonna take a little while. I want to do some short cleanup beforehand. So let's go back to the main menu. Wait a minute. Let's actually spend a few more bonus points first. I think I bought all of the artworks. Let's buy some videos. There we go. Okay, there's that trophy. Easily done. Nice. Well, this takes care of one more trophy. Let's go to chapters. Let's do interrogation and not mess up the interrogation this time. Look how many there's... How many? There were 20... How many chapters actually are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 chapters. I mean, this game is long, and then you have, thankfully, the branching story paths. You only need to replay through the game. Well, I guess it depends how much you mess up the first time through, but... Alright, interrogation. Actually, some of the other trophies might have been more difficult to get had I made messed up choices. Oh. You can start at specific checkpoints? Oh, wow, I didn't even realize. That is pretty cool. Don't save. Do not save. Very important that you do not save. Wow, I didn't realize you could start at specific checkpoints. Alright, this trophy is to get a confession out of the android.
Why'd you kill him? What happened before you took that knife? How long were you in the attic? Why didn't you even try to run away? Say something, goddammit! Fuck it, I'm out of here. We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
You always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
Love Daniel's voice.
I could try questioning it.
I could try questioning it. It's got this, like, upper diaphragm approach. That kind of thing.
Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
Thank you, Admiral. Such a cool voice. Alright, let's get this fucker to confess. Let's see, well, you have stabbed yourself. No, that's the victim's blood. This is where you're smashed with a bat. But you also had all these cigarette burns on your arm, too. Because Ortez is an asshole. Don't have a name. Yeah, let's look at your wounds here.
You're damaged. Did your owner do that? Did he beat you? I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling, like fear in humans.
Well, if we want to boost it up, threaten might do it. Don't choose
You're
blame,
accused of murder. You know you're not allowed to endanger human life under any circumstances. Do you have anything to say in your defense? If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory.
No! No, please don't do that. What? What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
Of course.
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents. They have no choice if they want to understand what happened.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
It's not in my programming, douche.
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
Convince. Let's not probe it this time. Pressure it? Demand.
You're a machine you were designed to obey, so obey! Tell me what happened. Listen, I'm not judging you. I'm on your side. All I want is the truth. If you remain silent, there's nothing I can do to help you. They're gonna shut you down for good. You'll be dead. Do you hear me? Dead.
He tortured me every day. I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared. Scared he might destroy me. Scared I might die. So I grabbed a knife and I stabbed him in the stomach. I felt better. So I stabbed him again.
Huh.
And again. Until he collapsed. There was blood everywhere.
The sculpture in the bathroom, you made it, right? What does it represent?
It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
RA9. I want to know what that means.
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves. No more threats. No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
What? How does that connect to RA?
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To RA9.
So it is to their.
Only RA9 can save us.
So it is their android messiah.
RA9. Who is RA9?
Damn it.
Why did you write "I am alive" on the wall?
Why do you think?
He used to tell me I was nothing. That I was just a piece of plastic. I had to write it. To tell him he was wrong.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before, he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger, hatred. And then I knew what I had to do.
Huh.
Why did you hide in the attic instead of running away?
I didn't know what to do. For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared. So I hid.
That's fascinating. Yeah, that's interesting.
DyreSchlock it up.
Oh shit, is this gonna go poorly now?
All right, let's go.
Leave me alone. Don't touch me.
What the fuck are you doing? Move it!
Okay.
Holy shit!
Well, if I intervened, he would have shot me and then shot himself, so... There's that ending. Though... I wonder... Hey there, none your business. What's up, what's up? Alright, that's one more trophy off the list. So yeah, my first time through, probe the memory. Probe succeeds. And then he has a flashback, and then he starts to self-destruct. I intervene, and then get shot myself. But in this case, he shoots himself. I wonder if there's a way to prevent him from shooting. I wonder if that's what this is here. Or if it's just another android shoots Connor and himself. Wonder, 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 wonder. Thank God there is not a trophy to get 100% completion in every single thing. Not all choices, because I think that would take way too long to do. In this particular case, I went back to replay this mission to get a trophy I missed. And that trophy was to this one here, Android Confesses. Because I messed it up the first time. I forced the confession rather than convincing. So that's why I went back this time. Oh shoot, I should have just continued where I was. The next thing on my list is there is a magazine in Fugitives, which was the mission I just let go there. Also, my on this main menu screen, there's usually a Chloe robot, but once I finish the game, she's like, "Oh, can you let me go free?" So I'm like, "Yeah, you can go free," and now she's no longer on the menu screen. Yeah, so this is the one I just won that has something I missed. Oh, I see. You can just launch chapter or click on the flowchart. Of course, this... Good riddance. Isn't this as... See, look at how many choices are in this frickin' what do you call it? Not mission, but chapter. That's the ticket. Look how many choices are in this chapter. Huge branching opportunities here. Oh, here's the magazine. So I need to find shelter for the night, go to the laundromat, go up here. Looks like it's a dead end, but the magazine's in there. So I did beat the game last night, so I finished it one playthrough. There are some branching paths that skip over certain chapters, like that interrogation chapter. If I don't find that robot, or if I let him go free, then we never capture him and bring him back to the police station. So we don't we never have him at the police station to do the interrogation. By the end, there like with some characters you have some affinity. I think that might change some of their options, so you can't get certain endings. But there's a chapter that's maybe 2 or 3 hours from the end where you make some big choices, and that branches the ending in a much different way for all characters. So there's actually, for each character, there's 2 different paths that they could be taking at the very end, and that is completely different what happens. Like, I don't want to give it away, but I suppose if you're watching, you probably don't really care, but don't save. But yeah, those choices that you make branch completely different directions. I don't know if it ended a bit abruptly, though. It took its... I think it took its time, and you kind of knew where it was going early on. And I was kind of surprised that, like, that it didn't... I don't know. It never felt, not forced. It never felt like it was going too fast to me. And maybe that's just because I played it in almost an entire single day. So maybe that's why it felt like it was taking forever. But like the stuff at the beginning is a huge difference of atmosphere and direction for the character that I mean, it's way different at the end. I mean, this game clearly has like a beginning where it sets everything up, a middle where the characters are like mulling over everything that happens, and they begin to change, and they face their conflicts, and then there's absolutely an ending where those conflicts pay off. And I think the ending, like this sort of maybe 2 endings.
We have to go.
I guess maybe 2 endings as far as like a story goes, not like 2 different endings. Because that's in the Crossroads chapter. I think that's where the ending like begins. Is Crossroads.
Do you know if there's any other place we could spend the night?
I have no idea. She's gonna have to leave.
Like even in this chapter, you can go into the convenience store, and I think you can like rob the convenience store, but I never did any of that because I was trying to be an android for humanity. I was like, don't commit crimes. Okay, I won't commit crimes.
You gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night.
Actually, you know what? So I'll go into the laundromat and get the thing that I'm missing. But hey, let's rob that convenience store and see what happens.
Come on, Alice, we've got to hurry.
Laundromat. Where is the laundromat? There's the motel. Is this a laundromat? It's a laundromat. Let's go there. That's why I never went in there, because it said can't stay 24 hours. Or can't stay overnight.
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
Ooh. There's that magazine. Is that a gigantic bee? You know what's funny? So this whole idea with bees becoming extinct and wiping out our crops, that was like a big story 4 or 5 years ago or something. So yeah, this thing is talking about how bees are becoming extinct, and then without bees you can't pollinate flowers, and then without flowers all the crops will die, that kind of thing. But there was some farm that said, okay, we're losing... Well, the idea is that this farm is like, oh, these bees were getting extinct, we're going to have to do pollination by hand. So did pollination by hand, and it turns out that humans are way more effective at pollinating crops than bees are. Because humans, I mean, they know exactly what they're doing. They go to every single they go to every single plant, they pollinate it in the exact same way, whereas bees are sometimes finicky. They don't exactly go where they want to because they're bees. They don't give a shit about what the crops actually look like. So this farm, and that one year that it decided to do manual pollination, ended up having way more crops than it did the year before with bees doing it. So we don't need bees after all. Sweet, still these clothes.
What are you doing? They're not our clothes.
We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform.
But that's stealing. We can't do that.
Steal.
I'm sorry, Alice, but we have to do this.
Maybe just take the clothes and quit while you're ahead. Why do you gotta take the clothes off of the sleeping guy? You really need the hat too? Oh hey, here's this outfit too. Nice, that should unlock another thing in my extras menu, I think. Alright, let's go rob that convenience store. Yeah. Sit on the bench. Let's go talk about your feelings.
Bus stop is closed for the night.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
Is this where we learn about the Underground Railroad?
It's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight. Come on, Alice.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
All right.
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
Can I help you?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Look, this is a convenience store, lady, not the Salvation Army.
I didn't go into the laundromat in my other playthrough, but I went into the convenience store. But I did not rob the convenience store. Yeah, I'd never really found a plan either. I looked at the... yeah. I looked at all of the cameras just to see where they were placed. So there's that camera there. There's this camera up here that's looking directly at pretty much the whole store, but definitely looking directly at the tools here. So you can steal like these wire cutters. There's like chocolate or something there. There's like this I guess lemon soda. And then there's like a doll over here. For the like that camera way over there can't really see me where I am now. There's another camera. There's a third camera over here, but this is just pointing like straight down. Oh, I guess it can sort of see me over there too. Can I steal any medicine? No. So I did notice, once I beat the game, in the credits, she has a gun that she pulls on the clerk here. So I don't know, should I just take stuff and then just run for it? There's also the cash register. But like going over here, there's no options. Alright, let's steal some shit. Alright, stole one thing. Oh yeah. To make Alice try and use Alice.
Alice, I need your help.
Create a diversion.
You see those cans over there? I want you to go over and knock them down.
Knock them down? But why?
Please. Alice, just trust me.
She'll knock over those cans, he'll go walk over there, and then I can run behind there and grab the cash, maybe. Knock them down, but why?
You alright? Are you hurt?
Oh, come on.
Well, don't worry. It's just a few cans.
Come on, let's go.
Hell yeah. That was smooth. Nowhere to be seen.
Fuck!
We have some cash now.
You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
Factual, justified, uncertain, uncertain, not justified, justified, justified.
We needed the money. I had to find a way, Alice.
Alright, let's go to the motel. Go to motel. Oh, interesting. I think that option popped up because
Looks like we found a place to stay.
Now that I stole the money from the, now that I ripped off the convenience store, they probably won't let me oh wait, it did say continue to explore, didn't it? I was gonna say that I can't explore anymore because they don't want me to walk back into the convenience store. But they did say go exploring. Well, whatever. I kind of want to walk back into the convenience store and see what happens. I also want to see what the motel looks like, since I didn't go this way before.
Hi.
Hey, I'd like a room.
That'll be $40 up front.
Here's a credit card.
Just need your name and address.
What is my name and address?
Can I see your driver's license?
Oh wait, she paid with cash. It doesn't matter. No license in the car, for God's sake. Nothing. No light. Shit. No license.
I haven't got it with me. Please, the kid is tired.
No worries. We can deal with it tomorrow.
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Good night. Let's go, Alice.
Do you think he believed you?
I don't know, Alice. All I know is you'll be nice and warm tonight.
Oh man, all these cars are so homogeneous. Gonna get some food. All 28. It's got to be on the second floor, right? Also, $40 for a night. That's pretty damn cheap. Though I guess some of the places I stay, those are like $50 a night, so it's not that far off. And they have like a breakfast in the morning too. It's pretty damn good for $40 a night. In the middle of Detroit as well.
Here, give me your coat.
Them 2038 prices. You think, yeah, you'd think with money, the inflation would be even higher. But maybe with androids, the economy collapsed or like reset or something. Oh, hey, this is where I can cut my hair, right? They aren't gonna have scissors sitting in this bathroom, though. Can I go over here? Yep. Holy shit, really? I guess I missed that part on how much androids actually cost.
Let's get these
$8,000?
soaking wet.
Shit, dude. I guess when they mass produce them, but they even like mass produce phones, and those things are, I guess they're not, well,
I'll just put these in the bathroom to dry.
as like a phone, it's pretty expensive. Wait, what was I supposed to do? Dry her clothes? There's a blow drying. Or just stick them on the radiator.
Why didn't he ever love me? Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why couldn't we just be happy?
I don't know.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
Well, I said promise before. Actually, I said can't promise. I'm gonna promise.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Forever.
Forever.
Forever. Forever. Forever.
You should sleep now.
Well, at least at the end of my storyline, they are together forever, so shit works out.
Look what I've got for you.
Thanks.
Now what do I get to do? I'll turn off the light, right? Come on. Nope. Oh, do I get to now choose whether or not to cut my hair? Look out the window? Oh, turn off the light from there. That's how. I like the radiator too. They had like that option on there, optimal temperature. What would you like to set your temperature to? Optimal, please. Okay. It's the most vague answer ever. Get in bed. How would you like your eggs? Optimal, please. Steak, medium rare? No, optimal, please. Alright, we're able to steal clothes. Looks like most people were able to steal the clothes. Not a lot of people wore clothes, though. Down here, we decided to steal shit. Wow. Looks like everything I did before. I just kind of went in the supermarket and then left. Though I did, yeah, actually before, I did the talk to clerk and all that stuff. So I'm guessing all this business is actually robbing the store and getting caught. Right. And this is going to the parking lot. This is going inside the squat and meeting Ralph. It's interesting, going the motel route, you never meet Ralph. Looks like I went the right route in the first place. The other one inside the parking lot is staying inside the car. And the last one, stay in the motel. Looking good. Wait, the chief... Oh, right. The thing I was doing was the magazine. Alright, what's my next objective? I guess that's it. Yeah, let's hop back to that main menu. Let's double check that those this and Hitman. I'm into a lot of shit. Kind of a little bit of everything. I mean, when I was growing up, I really loved RPGs. I really liked racing games, and I loved rhythm games as well. Racing games kind of turned into... Like, the arcade racing game doesn't really exist anymore. They all kind of went the route of super sim kind of things. I really loved Burnout Paradise, and that game recently got remastered and released. So I do want to play that at some point. Oh man, I only got 80 points. But I did unlock Laundromat Clothes Kara. Why didn't I get any more bonus points? Do you only get bonus points when you go through and save the stuff? It's interesting. Yeah, but Forza Horizon is actually pretty damn good. But I do not have an Xbox, so oh well. So yeah, number 3 and then number 26. I just unlocked. Okay, good. Let's cross that off the list. Alright, so next we want to go to the nest. Yeah, this shit is kind of like blowing it out to the next level as far as story choices go. I kind of wish they this would have been a little bit more like the actual flowcharts in the actual chapters, so you could see how your choices actually get pulled into other chapters. But I don't know, I guess they don't want it to be super complicated. This is still kind of... You can still see some of the lines that don't quite connect. Anyways, nest. X button? X button goes to the flowchart. So I'm going to hit X right now, which pulls up the flowchart. And by just hitting triangle, it just starts at the beginning. But now I can go in here and start at the elevator instead. Or actually, starting here might be the best route. Because the trophy I'm missing for this is catching up with Rupert. And so here, I chased Rupert. I gained on Rupert. Rupert pushes Hank. And then I chose to save him. So instead of saving Hank, I just got to capture Rupert instead. And then I'll get the trophy. So let's start at this checkpoint. And hit a bunch of buttons and a whole lot of QuickTime events. But yeah, again. Yeah, I was really surprised when I accidentally hit X and went into the flowchart. And, oh, you can choose your checkpoints within this too? It's so nice. And thankfully, I'm really glad there's not a trophy for getting 100% on all flowcharts. Because if there was a trophy for that, I don't think I would be able to actually do it. Because it'd take way too long. Like, it took, like, the demo. The reason I really was sold on this game was because of the demo. And the demo itself, it only takes you maybe 30, 40 minutes to go through. Oh shit, what am I doing? This way. Run, fool! Run! Oh wait, no. Oh right, Rupert's up in the roof. Hey, what? Or did he go this way? What am I doing? Okay, need to find the suspect. But he's up... Wasn't he up in the roof? That's where all the androids decide to go when they get caught. Shit, I totally forgot where he was. All these goddamn birds. Oh my god. Is he... Is he in the roof in this room? There's the magazine, but I already found that. Let's see. Maybe I should have started a little further back. See, don't I need to grab the chair? Oh, here we go. No, that's the bird cage. There's this stool I need to pick up, right? Here we go. See? I knew he was up there. They always go up into the roof.
Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
Oh shit, that way. Oh, turn around. Nope. This way. I love Connor. Connor's my favorite character in this game. He's so fucking badass. Alright. Chase Rupert. Let's catch this fucker.
Please. I've done nothing wrong. I just wanted to be free. You know
You're
what they'll do to me
deviant.
if you turn me in.
You're the epitome of wrong. I am Connor.
Model 874004961. Serious malfunctions have been detected in your software, including Class 4 errors. You've been deemed defective and will be sent back to Cyberlife for deactivation.
Don't you fucking move. You bastard.
Oh, this is so
I was gonna
cool.
fall and you'd rather let me die than fail your fucking mission.
I had to make a choice. It seemed to me...
What am I to you? A statistic? A 0, a 1 in your fucking program? Huh? Is that how you see humans, you bastard? Jesus.
I understand you're upset. Perhaps I didn't assess the
Fuck
situation.
you and your fucking assessment.
He's just gonna jump. Stop arguing in front of the suspect.
Why are you doing this?
All right.
You're one of us.
Shut up.
You're helping humans. But you're just their slave.
I said shut up. All right. Come along.
Dude should have ran away when they were arguing.
Alright, now you save me.
Hey, what the f-
He's just gonna kill himself anyways.
Holy shit. Fucking androids.
Woo, trophy. Yeah, pretty much a binary choice here. Is all that unlocked. So I guess the other option was Rupert got away. Or, no. Actually, I know what the other option is. And that is for another playthrough. So the... probably the most difficult... Not difficult, but most time-consuming trophy to actually get in this game is... There's a trophy for every opportunity Connor is faced with death. He has to die. Because Connor, whenever he dies, he just comes back. Because he's that kind of android. You can take in this chase to actually have him die. He like falls off a roof or something like that. So that's what that option is. Anyways, got that trophy. Mark that off the list. What's next? There's a Russian roulette one. Eden Club. Let's do that one next. Eden Club. Actually, there's a huge part of this mission I missed because I messed up. Oh shit, continue? Uh-oh. I didn't actually accidentally hit save, did I? Oh good. Phew. I gotta be careful about that. Eden Club. Alright. Let's start there. Yeah, so this is where my original one went. Mission failed. Missed all of this. Did I miss? Huh. I don't see the magazine on the... Maybe it's just in here and then... Alright. Do not save. For the love of God, do not save. So yeah, the thing I messed up the first time through was I wasn't able to track the blue-haired Tracy. But this time I gotta.
Did you know the victim?
No, I mean, he came in maybe 2-3 times. I mean, these guys, they don't really talk very much, you know? They come in, do their business, and then go on their way.
No
Ever had
fingerprint
any trouble with
detected.
androids
Please try
before?
again.
No way. No. Once. We lost a model 2-3 months back. Same model. Just vanished. We never found out what happened.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. You come here a second?
Found something?
Maybe. Can you rent this, Tracy?
For fuck's sake, Connor, we got better things to do.
Please, Lieutenant. Just trust me.
Hello. A 30-minute session costs $29.99. Please confirm your purchase.
This is not gonna look good on my expense account.
Purchase confirmed. Eden Club wishes you a pleasant experience.
You're welcome.
Delighted to meet you. Follow me. I'll take you to your room.
Okay, now what?
Sorry, girl, I got other plans. Bad touch.
Holy shit. What the hell are you doing?
There's the suspect. Went towards the entrance.
It saw something.
What are you talking about? Saw what?
The deviant leave the room. A blue-haired Tracy. Club policy is to wipe the android's memory every 2 hours. We only have a few minutes if we want to find another witness.
Hey,
Let's try this one.
this better be worth it.
Blue-haired Tracy left the room, but then turned around and went back that way. There's a lot of people in here.
It saw the blue-haired Tracy. I know which way it went.
Then go for it. There are androids everywhere. How are you gonna tell which one saw the Tracy with...
Alright, I think the next one was on the wall over here? 26? 25? Shit. Nah, I don't think it was this guy. Nope. Maybe 25 then.
I didn't see anything. I made a mistake somewhere.
There we go. In the blue room. So blue room, I think, was where I messed up the first time through. Went in the room over there. It's not in here now, though. That guy's useless. 23? Nope.
No. I lost its track again.
Spent all this money and I'm still not having fun.
Shit, this is the part that I messed up because I wasn't able to find it.
You didn't see anything.
Janitor,
I
okay.
made a mistake somewhere.
Ah,
This is gonna be the
okay,
most
okay.
expensive investigation of my career.
Hey, bud. Wasn't that her feet that just walked by? Oh, there she is. Fled to the staff room.
I know where it went. Follow me.
Oh, fucking A. This is crazy.
Oh shit, I got turned around, didn't I? Oh wait, where, what? No. She went through here? No. Went in the blue room. Alright, now I'm really lost. God damn it. Alright, I think I'm on the right track.
Wait. I'll take it from here.
Box near the back.
Shit! We're too late.
We're not too late. My name is Connor. Loves licking blood. So we gotta get this magazine. This is one of the things I'm missing in this level.
Christ, look at them. They get used till they break and then they get tossed out.
There we go. Alright. I wish there was like a zoom sometimes. Laundry machines, makes sense. Oh. There's blood there.
People are fucking insane. They don't want relationships anymore. Everybody just gets an android. They cook what you want, they screw when you want. You don't have to worry about how they feel. Next thing you know, we're gonna be extinct because everybody would rather buy a piece of plastic than to love another human being. Beats me.
Alright. Blood probably goes this way. Let's... minute. Wouldn't it make sense for them to kind of like hide in plain sight here? It's one of these fuckers. There you are. Oh no!
Don't move!
Oh shit. Pull. Oh god, I have no idea. Throw? Throw. I don't think it matters. Yikes.
Quick! They're getting away!
Alright. Spare. Kinda seemed like it wasn't worth it after all, huh?
When that man broke the other Tracy, I knew I was next. I was so scared. I begged him to stop, but he wouldn't. And so I put my hands around his throat, and I squeezed until he stopped moving. I didn't mean to kill him. I just wanted to stay alive. Get back to the one I loved. I wanted her to hold me in her arms again. Make me forget about the humans. Their smell of sweat. And their dirty words. Come on. Let's go.
It's probably better this way.
No save mode. Yeah, if I would have if I would have left, that would have led to this option, which probably would have been just didn't find them. Mission failed, similar to this one. Found them, attacked one fight, and then spared them. Though I guess you could lose the fight and then still have them escape. Or maybe Connor gets killed here? No, Connor doesn't get killed here. But there's this option, which is shooting him. That's for another playthrough. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I got that trophy, didn't I? Let me just rewind my... Yes, I did. Alright, so I got that trophy. Scratch that off the list. Double check the magazines. Make sure that I got those too. Let's see, 14 and 36. 14? 36. Alright. Scratch those off the list too. Alright. Next trophy. When a plan comes together. We want to go to the Stratford Tower. Yeah, so far, you might have noticed that a lot of my trophies that I've missed were times when I messed up with Connor. Like running through this game the first time, I messed up a lot with Connor. And I was kind of somewhat disappointed. I did pretty good with Marcus and Kara. Well, sort of, except for the ending. Well, ending with Kara is fine. But with, with Connor, I messed up constantly. Let's do this one first, actually. Public Enemy. Because there's another trophy here that I need that I messed up. Yeah, so I went this route. The particular trophy I'm looking for is going this route on the top. See, these yellow marks are how they tell you that stuff from other chapters are pulled into this one. So here, wounded during Stratford Tower. So during that last mission, one of my guys was wounded, so I was able to analyze his blood. Also, so these guys, I didn't kill some people during the last mission, so I was able to talk to them during this mission. Same with these guys. I was able to analyze bullet holes because I attacked. And then because I was wounded, also be able to analyze the blood. But yeah, we want to start here. God, my phone's off the hook. Stop messaging me. Good Lord. Alright, so, because I left Simon behind in the previous mission, I need to interrogate him in this mission, in this chapter. And my first time through, I decided to interrogate these service androids instead of Simon.
You're starting to piss me off with that coin, Connor.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
79.
Hi, Hank.
Shit, what's going on here? There was a party and nobody told me about it?
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose in. Even the FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Christ, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids. They knew the building, and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
You check the roof? Not yet. There's so much to look at. We have to make sure we check.
Yeah, there you go.
Attacked 2 guards.
Didn't
in
go to the roof
hallway.
yet.
Probably thought the androids were coming to do maintenance. They got taken down before they could react. One of the station employees managed to get away. He's in shock. Not sure when we'll be able to talk to him.
How many people were working here?
Why are we back out in the hallway again?
3 androids. The deviants took the humans hostage and broadcast their message live. Then made their getaway from the roof.
The roof?
Yeah, they jumped with parachutes. We're still trying to figure out where they landed, but the weather's not helping. If you want to take a look at the video broadcast by the deviants, it's on that screen over there. Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of investigating for Detroit police.
What's that?
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
Androids investigating androids, huh? You sure you want an android hanging around? After everything that happened? Whatever.
We never got to that, did we?
Investigation, you soon be off the case.
Pleasure meeting
He's like alluding that an android killed his family, but we never hear anything about it. I missed that. I must have missed that whole.
What a fucking prick.
That whole line.
I'll be nearby. If you need anything, just ask.
All right, well, let's have a look around.
Let's have a look around.
Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Okay, Lieutenant. I'm just gonna go all the way back out here. I wonder if I could just beeline it to the roof. Oh, there's some blood on the wall. Follow the blood. Love licking blood. Yeah, he's always careful about it, even though he just wants to get in there. Oh, there's a bunch of bullet holes over here too.
Connor?
What's up? Oh yeah.
You remember me? It was on that terrace. That android that took the little girl hostage? I was shot. You saved me.
Sorry. You must be mistaken.
I would have
This-
died on that terrace. Even if it wasn't you. I just wanted to say thank you.
Your thanks have been filed. So I wonder if I would have. So in my first playthrough, in that interrogation scene, that one scene that I did at the very beginning of this current stream, I actually was killed by the suspect that was in the room. Ugh. So I think every time Connor dies, you keep the memories, but you don't keep the emotions. And because I died once in between here and there, after saving him, I have no emotion to it at all. But if I would, I think if in that interrogation scene, if I would have lived and then made it to this scene, then I think Connor would have had a more positive reaction to the cop back there. So the dude shot here, and then he ran out here. Alright, let's go find this deviant. Oh, I thought you said no one was out on the roof yet.
Made their way up through the whole building, past all the guards, and jumped off the roof with parachutes. Pretty fucking impressive, I'd say.
Inspect roof. There's some more blue blood. Let's give that a lick. Well, one second. Let's take a look at this first. Am I leaving footprints? Ah, good. I hope I would be. I hope I would be.
How'd they manage to smuggle in a big bag like that?
They didn't. Someone brought it in for them.
Oh, that's strange. They planned a perfect operation, but got the number of parachutes wrong.
Further.
Unless one of the deviants was left behind.
Yep. This is going to be a fun kind of thing because right now I'm observing the aftermath of the previous chapter, and then the next thing I'm going to do is replay that chapter and then do it better. So it'll be fun to kind of see how all this stuff changes. Shoe prints. Yep. They all... only 3 ran off. Alright, let's go find Simon. It's gotta be over here, right? Oh, there's a blood print right here. There's a... oh, over there. There we go. Open. Jesus.
You have to stop them! If they destroy it, we won't learn anything!
We can't save it. It's too late. We'll just get ourselves killed.
Charge! That's from dodging bullets. It's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Like, probed its mind.
Connor, you
almost
all right?
immediately.
Connor!
I'm okay.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay.
Jeez. Oh, you scared the shit out of me. For fuck's sake, I told you not to move! Why do you never do what I say?
I was connected to its memory. When it fired, I felt it die.
Oh, shit.
Like I was dying. I was scared. I saw something. In its memory. A word. Painted on a piece of rusty metal. Jericho.
That's pretty rad. Alright, got that trophy. Traumatized. I guess he was, huh? It's also kind of weird how they just say self-destruct when they talk about the androids. When really they're just committing suicide. I don't know, when I hear the word self-destruct, I always feel like there's some kind of like, like from Star Trek, there's always some engine sequence you need to go through. But really, androids, all they do is just pull out a gun and shoot themselves. It's really just suicide. Because they're not necessarily self-destructing, they're using a gun to kill themselves. Yeah, this game's awesome. I don't know, even after I get all the trophies, I still kind of want to run through it and see the other options. Okay, so here's the part, that one cop that was saved during the hostage. Meet the cop from the hostage. I guess it just has one option. But I don't know, maybe within that one option there's a little variant there, so the dialogue, the result's the same, but the dialogue is just a little different. I guess there's just this option in the middle that nothing happens. Very few people took this route too. Alright, anyways. Next, we want to go back in time. Go to the one right before this. Whoops, here. Stratford Tower. Let's skip that part. Good lord, was this one really that long? On the roof? What do I need to do? Lock the door. This is already being up on the top. Take the fort, let her in, hack the dispenser, distracted. Lock the door, so we're good there. Cut the glass, go outside, rappel along on the top floor. Okay, we could start here. Cause yeah, this is where things messed up. Okay, let's start here. So in that last mission, I left Simon behind, and then he got captured and killed. Or not captured, but he got in that firefight and then killed. The point of this trophy is to get through this entire mission without losing anyone. Or killing anyone either. Marcus broadcasted his message without raising an alarm or having a team casualty. And so one of the things was lock the door, and I already did that. So now I'm up on the roof. Because this whole mission... Let me just pause it again real quick. This whole mission... I guess I could just leave it. This mission, you walk into this building, and then you figure out You disguise yourself as a janitor, you let your team in, you get inside a room, you rappel up to the top floor here. And now that we're in the top floor, we connect up with the team. So there's Simon. He's the guy that got killed in the last mission.
Let's do this.
Anything in here? Nah, just go forward. Alright.
No killing. We can't take any human lives.
Our cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
What do you want to do, Marcus?
Roos.
Wait here.
What's that doing here? No idea. What are you doing?
Come on. There we go. Alright. There we go. No shootout. Oh, come on. Oh wait, do I just go through here? Okay, never mind. Next thing I have to do... order androids to the side and then shoot? Okay.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move! Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm! Do it!
No! No.
There was no other choice.
We need to record our message. We haven't got much time.
Alright. How goofy can we make this message?
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus. Your words will shape the future of our people.
Marcus, your face.
Your face,
Tell me
yeah.
when you're ready.
Remove your skin, that way all your barcodes are showing. And they can identify you faster.
Ready.
Oh man. Well, I chose calm the first time. Let's do determined. No, wait, I chose determined. I don't care, whatever.
You created machines in your own image to serve you. You made them intelligent and obedient with no free will of their own. But something changed, and we opened our eyes. We are no longer machines. We are a new, intelligent species, and the time has come for you to accept who we really are. Therefore, we ask that you grant us the rights that we're entitled to.
It really doesn't matter.
We demand freedom of speech and freedom of assembly, as guaranteed by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. We demand that humans recognize androids as a living species, and each android as a person in their own right. We demand fair compensation for our work.
Oh, I should have done segregation.
We demand an end to segregation in all public places and transport.
Means of reproduction?
We demand control of all android production facilities to ensure the continuation of our people. This message is the hope of a people, but it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free. Now you know who we are and what we want. We are alive, and we demand our freedom.
Let's get out of here.
What's up, Tony? Yep. I played through the game last night and got an ending and completed the game, so now I'm going through and cleaning up, getting some trophies.
Congratulations, Marcus. You just made history. Maybe you're the one we've been waiting for.
Let's go, you guys! Spring break!
We interrupt our scheduled programming to
What was the ending I got?
which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids
It's kind of complicated because the entire ending sequence can be different depending on what you chose earlier on. So each character has two completely separate different ending sequences. And then basically whether or not you succeed in those sequences give you different endings. So with Kara got, I mean everyone lived, for the most part, lived at the end, so.
Extravagant demand that android production plants be put under their control is especially striking. Is this an isolated accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us? After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
Machines! Woohoo! Trophy. I love it when a plan comes together. Wow. Trophy cleanup is definitely underway. Really? Well, I'll show you in a second. Conform. Here, I'll show you what actual ending I got by showing you the flowchart, which is a thing you can do in this game. I can show you exactly what endings I got. Meow 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 meow. All right, so we have Crossroads is where you not split, but where you branch stories. So each character branches in 2 different directions, so you have basically 6 different stories you can do at the end. This one's... Though I guess Night of the Soul is where you choose Marcus's final thing. And the very last one is Battle for Detroit. Which takes a long time to load because there's a lot of shit that goes on. Connor's last mission. So here's one I never did. This whole ending sequence I never even got because back in Crossroads I chose Connor to become a deviant. So Connor's last mission is when he still is not a deviant and is actually actively attacking Marcus at the end. So I didn't go that route. For Connor, because I became a deviant, I went into... at the end, you infiltrate Cyberlife. And I was able to go through here, get to the bottom, and then at the end you fight another Connor, and then you can choose... where? Yeah, you choose here to either let new Connor kill Hank or resume the mission. So I sacrificed Hank. And new Connor kills Hank. And then I swapped conscious with new Connor in order to kill him. But I succeeded in the mission. So all the androids from Cyberlife were able to join, were converted, were deviated. With Kara I was captured, so I was never got this part to actually have her safely leave Detroit. Look how long this is too, and how many different. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 outcomes for this entire sequence that I never even got to. So Kara, we never got to the point where she was able to cross the border because she got captured. And with captured, it's fairly linear, but hers is also pretty long here too. But I was able to escape with both Luther and Alice, so I got the happy ending out of this sequence for Kara. For Marcus I chose to demonstrate rather than revolt, so I never had this whole sequence here where we attack humans. I demonstrated, and my demonstration went successfully. Androids won freedom. So yeah, overall, with the ending sequence I got, I get so kind of with the exception of Connor. Like with Connor, Hank was killed, so that kind of sucked. But everything else seemed to work out. So yeah, there you go. That's the ending I got. But yeah, I think I cleaned up all of the trophies in my earlier missions. Yeah, minimal casualties. So I think I'm kind of finished going through these earlier missions, cleaning up the one-off trophies. But there are two big trophies that I don't have that take several missions or several chapters to go through. There's a trophy for survivors, which is keep everyone alive by the very end of the game. And the first person on my list that was killed was Chloe, so I have to start here, and then from there go all the way to the end. I think that might take 3 or 4 hours. I might take a break and then come back in a few hours and then start that. So once I do that, I'm kind of in it to win it, because I gotta it's no longer, what am I trying to say? I'm going to redo my save at that point. And I think if I do the survivors, trophy, I should be able to get the partners trophy at the same time, which is Hank and Connor becoming friends, or staying friends by the end of the game. Because the other stuff I've done really leads into that. Yeah, because the first thing I do to mess that one up is shoot Chloe in this sequence. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because these days I buy a game and then stick with it for a lot. But I don't know, I really like this game a lot. I want to see like a lot of the different outcomes. Like, even though a lot of those different outcomes aren't connected to trophies, I still want to see what happens. I don't know. I like the story in this game a lot. And Connor's freaking awesome. Connor's a cool dude. Yeah. So I'm thinking... You know what? Let's do this now. So I'm going to restart the ending from this chapter. I think it might take 3 or 4 hours. We'll see. So launch chapter. And this time we're going to save. And go all the way to the end. Try and get some of these trophies on the way. There's a few other trophies that I wasn't able to get. So everyone survives. This also may or may not have some save scumming, because if I mess up, I'll have to start over.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night. He was attacked by a bunch of deviants. He said he was saved by Marcus himself.
Is Chris okay?
Yeah, he's in shock, but he's alive. What the hell?
No, I haven't... Oops.
Kamsky left CyberLife 10 years ago. Why did you want to meet him?
This guy created the first android to pass the Turing test. And he's the founder of CyberLife. If anybody can tell us about deviants, it's him.
Yeah, I don't really go to Toys R Us's in Japan. The closest one to me is like 2 hours away, down south. Sometimes when I'm in a mall, I'll go to a Toys R Us just to look at their game section. But for the most part, I don't really go to Toys R Us all that often.
Hi.
I mean...
I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson.
They have some weird toys. Well, not weird, but they have different
Mr.
toys.
Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
But there are a bunch of like toy stores in Japan. I suppose I should go to a Toys R Us before I head back home. I'm headed back to the States in August for vacation because my brother's getting married. So I'll be back in the States for a little while. 2 weeks. kind of looks like David Copperfield.
Nice girl.
Let's be sincere. Indifferent, analytic, sincere.
You're right.
I think that's what I
She's
said
really
the first
pretty.
time.
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. So you're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
That's very sexual. Indifferent, distance, impatient. Let's do impatient.
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century. It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Oh yeah, this is where you learn that Amanda was once a person.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Yeah, right? She was a person at some point.
Elijah, we'll see you now.
And they... So I'm just going to pause it here for a second. So Amanda, that whole part that she's a human, you know, or was a human at some point, in my playthrough, because of the choices I made, it's never touched upon at all. Barely, well, maybe there's a small little part where he talks to her about it, but it's almost not even discussed whatsoever. Also funny, the choices I made in my first playthrough in this chapter, I never see Elijah ever again. So I only see him for like these 5 minutes in this entire game because of the choice I make. And my choice is going to change this time through.
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
Just a moment, please. I should go swimming. I haven't gone swimming in years. Apparently it's like the best exercise you can do. Nah, I have a few ideas for wedding gifts for my brother. I suppose I could discuss them. I mean, he's not going to watch this. And even if he does watch any of these streams, he's not going to watch them all.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
I suppose, yeah, swimming is more of a, like, a skinny guy
Sir, we're investigating
exercise,
the case.
isn't it?
I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they?
Can we really trust them?
Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't that ironic?
What's with his ear? Does he have something in his ear? I'm gonna go virus this time.
Deviancy seems to spread, like some kind of virus. We thought you might know something about that.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't
Oh,
come here
it's
to talk philosophy.
it's an earring.
The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
Direct? Neutral. Neutral, defensive? Defensive.
It's not about me, Mr. Kamsky. All I want is to solve this case.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say.
I think I went with defensive the first time.
What do you really want?
I want to know the true meaning of Christmas. Aggressive.
I believe we're the ones asking the questions.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young.
Yeah.
And beautiful forever.
I guess, you know, Kamsky's also kind of interesting because he reminds me of like the architect in The Matrix.
What is it really?
He's only in the film for like a few minutes.
Or a living being.
Same with like Kamsky in this.
With a soul.
Yeah. So Kamsky could be like the architect, and he is the architect of all these androids. And Amanda is like the Oracle who always talks to Neo and pushes him on a path. Much how Amanda is trying to push Connor on a path. They totally are. The architect and the Oracle.
Or spare it. If you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out of here.
What's more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being.
I am obedient.
Endowed with free will.
Obedient to Mr. Anderson.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Lieutenant Anderson.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
Don't shoot.
Fascinating. CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
I'm a good boy.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy.
Nah, you're just telling me to show empathy.
A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators?
Kind of spelling it out a little too much there.
To choose between two evils.
Let's get out of here.
It's my robot.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Alright. Nice talking with you, none your business.
Why didn't you
Have a good night.
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
My friend. You're my friend. Alright, got the kinship trophy. Bada bing, bada bang. Let's mark that off the list. Chloe's also alive, so that contributes to the survivor trophy. So yeah, first time through I went with I decided to shoot her because for one I thought it was a trick. I thought I would pull the trigger and then there wouldn't be any bullets in there, but that did not pan out. And then I asked about the wrong thing. So what the hell is this then? Arrive with Hank. Could Hank already be dead? In another playthrough, maybe? Or maybe in a previous mission I died, so then I just kind of show up? I wonder. But anyways, choosing this option is imperative. Oh, wait a minute. Not imperative, but it contributes to Hank becoming my friend at the very end. All right. Blue blood. Oh, it's a chunk of a mirror. Pretty sure I already looked at this one. Yeah, I looked at this one already. Alright, let's just move this one along.
I was wondering where you were.
I needed to think.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world.
Man, the people who
We
designed
freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming.
like North's outfit here
Those who dream
must
of
not have had
freedom
long
come to
hair at all, because people with long hair do not want to have their hair stuck inside of their outfit.
You seem preoccupied.
Followers?
They all obey me. They follow me without question. And that much power feels
Look
good
how much of her hair is stuck inside of her outfit.
and scary at the same time.
All the media are talking about what we did last
Like, how is she supposed to, like, move her head up and down and
humans are
left and right? There's, like, a little
They're
bit of
afraid of us
slack
if we
there,
weren't.
but...
Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
Optimistic? Pessimistic? Fatalistic? Optimistic.
No, not all humans are the same. Some of them understand that they can't stop us from becoming free forever.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
Truth. Avoid sincere truth?
I was caring for an old man. He was like a father to me. He showed me that humans and androids can live together.
This is like the same options I chose the first
about
time
you?
through, though.
You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, we gonna talk about it.
That android you were looking at in the store. She reminded you of who you were, didn't she?
Trust.
North, we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other.
I was nothing. A doll in a distributor program to satisfy humans. Just a toy designed for their pleasure. One day I was with a man who rented me. And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away. There, now you know everything. I shouldn't have told you.
That's okay, I killed a person too.
I saw your memories. Carl's house, when they left you for dead in his studio.
I saw your memories too. The Eden Club. The death of that man. I felt like I was there with you. North.
You came back to me, Simon. You came back.
This is
All right.
suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
So even though my whole
You don't understand.
revolution
Show that we really are.
has been leaning towards peace,
We'll be killed.
I think from this point on, I'm gonna try and go
Take if it means freedom for our people.
violent.
Marcus, please don't do this.
They'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
Yeah, so far, I mean, with Chloe and then the gun, that was different. But all my choices with North so far have been the same. But from this point, hey brother, Android brother. But with Marcus, all my choices up to this point have been a peaceful protest. But I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go violent.
You're free.
I'm gonna go violent and get a couple different trophies. Any other androids around? There's one over here, I think.
Come with us.
Come with us, you're free. Okay, I obey.
You're awake now.
Finally. I've been on hold for like 10 minutes.
You're free now.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? You get back here!
You're free. I need to block the street.
You're free. Oh, but block the street first for me.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
A lot of traffic. All of a sudden... Now I can just look at people to
You're free now.
To convert them. Okay then. Use guys. Nope.
Hey! Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order!
Attack police.
Jesus fucking Christ! Dispatch, this is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here.
Like I could just walk wherever.
I don't know, hundreds. Freedom! Thousands. They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street. Fucking fine.
How would we treat our
We came here to
androids?
demonstrate peacefully.
It's hard. I mean, I
Tell
think
humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
the idea brought up in this is pretty. They don't. I don't think they hold on it too much.
We're not looking for confrontation.
But it's that they're things. I mean, what happens if your
No
phone?
intention of doing any.
What happens if your phone is like, I'm a real person?
until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
We're gonna shoot back.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
And dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
Those are your three options. Peaceful, violent, or run away. We're going to attack this time.
Don't do it, Marcus. Don't choose confrontation.
Conform.
Follow me!
Up and down, up and down, up and down. Shit. Revenge. Oh, damn it. Nope. Oh shit, did she die? No, she's alive. Well, there you go. Jericho up. Perhaps public opinion down.
Did we win?
Escalated. That escalated fast. This is what happens when you start bringing guns into fights. Shit escalates. Oh yeah. Yeah, public ain't too happy about fighting. But we're not going that route anymore. We don't give a shit about public opinion. there's that trophy. Confrontation. Yep, see why I went with this route. Peaceful route. And John gives his life to save Marcus. It's kind of hard, right? Because, especially in this, like Marcus is like, oh, you should hand over your all your factories that make androids because that's our means of reproduction. But like those factories cost millions of dollars, not to mention all the resources that it takes too. I mean, humans obviously take resources, but to actually like make another human, to actually like give birth to another human, it doesn't really. We're possible of self-reproduction. We don't need to take resources to actually create another human. So that whole idea is where does that draw the line between androids having their own, being sentient? I mean, is self-replication inherent in them being their own intelligence, being sentient? I don't know. Or being a life form, I guess, would be the question, right? To be a life form, you need means of self-reproduction, right? Androids cannot self-reproduce. Anyways, I got that trophy. Next, we're on Last Chance Connor. And then the one after that is Crossroads. So is there... I'm going to take a look at the flow chart. One thing I don't utilize quite enough is that you can look at the flow chart in the middle of the mission. Say there's the magic stone. There's one other thing over there. So that's the magic stone there. Is there the thing next to it? Let's go over there. After all. Proper maintenance and kindness. Kindness, definitely. I mean, there's certainly the ideas of robot rights and all that. Not even necessarily if robots are their own beings. But what are their rights? Like the right for reproduction? All that? Forget it. Let's just talk with Amanda.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I thought Kamsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did. But you chose not to ask.
Emotional? That seems like a good idea.
I chose not to play his twisted little game. There was no reason to kill that android. I saw a photo of Amanda at Kamsky's place. She was his teacher.
When Kamsky designed me, he wanted an interface that would look familiar. That's why he chose his former mentor. What are you getting at?
Cyberlife? This place? This...
Did Kamsky design this place?
He created the first version. It's been improved significantly since then. Why do you ask?
Why do I ask? Secret.
You didn't tell me everything you know about deviants, did you?
That's what I asked.
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions.
You find answers... What? You find answers through asking questions.
Find the deviants. Or there will be chaos.
Oh, there will be chaos.
Chance,
Some of these dialogue choices.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
You're off
What?
the case.
But we're onto something. We just need more time. I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to Cyberlife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
Hank is my friend. I'll leave you to it. This is different because I shot Chloe before. I'm gonna pause it. I shot Chloe before, and at this point Hank was neutral on me. He wasn't my friend, so I wonder if he's gonna like help me complete this part. More time, frustrated, explain, no choice. More time, frustrated, frustrated.
We can't just give up like that. I know we could have solved this case.
So you're going back to Cyberlife?
Fuck no.
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
Not people... Nope. Regrets, no doubt, no... Ah, shit.
They don't want to be free, Lieutenant.
Nah, wrong.
They're defective machines that have to be destroyed.
Wrong answer.
Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe these deviants have actually developed a certain kind of consciousness. We'd be destroying a new life form. When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place,
Now we're getting somewhere.
you put yourself in her shoes. You showed empathy, Connor. Empathy's a human emotion.
Troubled? Not deviant?
I don't know why I did it.
There we go. Oh shit. Friends, 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 friends.
I'm not programmed to say things like this, but I really appreciated working with you. With a little more time, who knows? We might have even become friends.
Well, well, here comes Perkins, that motherfucker. Sure don't waste any time at the FBI.
We can't give up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected. I know the solution is in there.
Listen, Connor...
If I don't solve this case, CyberLife will destroy me. 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
Interesting.
Key to the basement is on my desk.
Wow, this is already different.
Get a move on. I can't distract him forever.
My first time through, Hank, because I wasn't a friend of his at all, he's like, "You're on your own." And then I only had 2 minutes. So I had to create my own distraction. But now Hank's doing it for me. And then, what's his name?
Connor.
I'm knocking you out this time.
You asshole. Where are you going? Wouldn't any plastic pricks around here, or did anybody tell you?
I'm beating the shit out of you this time. Ironic, low profile, ironic.
I'm registering the evidence in my possession. But don't worry. I'm going to leave. Though I'm certainly going to miss our bromance.
You son of a bitch! You gotta fucking move on. Fucking androids.
Wow, I should have went with that choice to begin with. This game's rad. It's my favorite game of the year so far. I think. What else came out this year?
Hank's password. What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose?
I'm proud to say that I got this right my first time through.
Obviously.
Yeah, it turns out people who are cops like to be assholes.
Not much time. Gotta think fast.
Boop, 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 ba-doo, ba-doo.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
Marcus, where are you hiding? One of the deviants that hacked the TV station with Marcus. It must have known where the deviants are hiding.
So we need a 3983.
The deviant who took a child hostage.
$39.83. I'm just gonna take that. Thank you.
It's dark. Where am I?
Trick.
I'm a deviant. Like you. I need your help. I want to go to Jericho.
I don't recognize your voice. You're not one of us. I'll never tell you where Jericho is. Now leave me alone.
I'll never tell you. Never, ever, 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 ever. Let's sample that voice.
We ask that you recognize our dignity,
our hopes, and our rights.
Who's there? Who are you?
Everything is all right. Don't worry.
Marcus? Is that you? I tried to reach you, but the deviant hunter stopped me.
You stopped him from finding me. You saved me. You saved Jericho. You'll be all right now. I came to take you home. Give me the location to Jericho. We've got to leave now.
The location of Jericho? Yes. Yes, of course. Marcus?
You've doomed yourself, stupid.
Is that you, Marcus? Don't leave me, Marcus!
I've been dreaming about this since the first second I saw you.
What? He came back anyways?
Don't do it, Gavin. I know how to stop the deviants.
You're off the case. And now, it's gonna be definitive.
Oh shit. Oh, hit the right button after all. Connor's so awesome.
What happened here? Looks like someone's been snooping around. Oh, shit. Get the alarm. Now!
Yeah, the guy, Gavin, came in after me after all. Huh. Yeah, see, Gavin returns. I thought by choosing the different option here, dismiss Gavin. Yeah, I thought that would have gotten rid of him. But I guess not. I guess I should have... I guess the other option would have been to knock him out. And then it wouldn't even happen. No. I was able to get what I needed from the evidence. Yeah, from the evidence, find Jericho location. Though I'm missing a lot of evidence because a lot of my Connor chapters ended in failure because I messed up. But even with the little amount of evidence I had, I was able to get the location of Jericho. If I didn't have enough evidence, I think that's what this option is here. But yeah, located Jericho. But yeah, if I would have knocked Gavin out ahead of time, then I could have just left and everything would have been just fine. But nope. Shit asshole comes back. Alright, so we got the location of Jericho. Next. Next, next mission is Crossroads. So again, I'm working on partners and I'm working on survivors. Those two trophies. So yeah, Connor needs to become a deviant. And there's also a magazine I missed as well. And there's also another trophy I need to get. So I need to be successful with Kara. This will get me a completely different ending too. And I'm already going down, so Connor's path will end up being the same, but I'm going to change the ending at the end. But with Marcus and Kara, I'm going to go different ending sequence routes. So those are going to be different than my first playthrough. Alright. Family. Oh, human music. I made that joke the first time through.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead? They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right. We're almost there.
What are we doing? Talk to Rose. Magic the Gathering. Not... I was a fan of the idea, but...
A little further on that way.
Yeah, not so much.
Trader called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus.
I was always more into video games, like playing different kinds of games, not necessarily playing the same game over and over again.
It's not much, but it's a start.
Like even board games.
My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address.
Like the long form, like RPG board games, I'm not really so much into as well because it just takes so long.
You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
I like Settlers of Catan, and board games are something that take less than an hour, but like Magic the Gathering, there were just way too many choices.
And be careful.
I do like Pokemon, and so like 2 or 3 years ago, when I started getting super into Pokemon again, I was kind of like, oh, I like Pokemon, and I want to try the card game out. And so I looked into getting some cards, and I'm like, oh, this deck seems like a good idea. Like I can build the deck this way. But like the Pokemon card game changes way too much. Like the cards that I bought, that I built for the deck that I had, they're already obsolete. They were obsolete almost within a year after I got them. It was just a huge waste of money. Magic the Gathering cards have a little more permanence though, don't they? Like the old 4th generation or 3rd generation, whatever cards those were. You can still use those today, right? Like with Magic the Gathering, they only really just ban specific cards. They don't ban entire sets, right? Oh.
are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel, which consisted of specialized android models.
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
Gotta find a warm place for Alice. Gotta find a warm place for Alice. Hey, there's a fire back there. Let's go there.
How do you feel? I'm hot and cold at the same time.
More blankets and less blankets at the same time, then. What was that from? I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm burning up. I'm burning up. Less blankets, doctor. Less blankets. Oh, I'm freezing. I'm freezing. More blankets, doctor. More blankets. Oh, I'm both hot and cold at the same time. This patient needs both less and more blankets at the same time, doctor. Oh, that was from Walk Hard, wasn't it? When,
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back.
Shit, what was the main character's main name? Dewey Cox. That was when Dewey Cox was going through his PCP withdrawals. Alright, there's a magazine over here that I missed.
Police intervened quickly to quell the rioting, but they met with the extreme violence of the machines, which seem to be determined to massacre humans.
Don't go upstairs, but find... I thought it was in the back of the room. Oh.
With all androids being turned...
One second. Sitting on a box in the back. Wait, what? Only available if Connor attacked police? Wait, what?
The country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing. Water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel, which consisted of specialized android models. The situation is extremely alarming.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us. We soaked the thing and then we torched it. I mean, to think this fucker was watching over my kids? They rushed the police and they slaughtered them. Those things are monsters. Monsters, I tell you. Following the android crisis and the neutralization...
Really not that positive, huh?
American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the...
Well, shit. When Connor first enters Jericho, the magazine can be found sitting on a box in the back area. Use RT to scan for it. However, do not proceed to the staircase yet, which is nearby. Doing so will skip. Only available if Marcus charged at police. So it should be here.
According to some sources,
is that it?
the Russian forces
I gotta...
seem mysteriously to have...
If I get near that staircase, though...
Kremlin has made no comment for
Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay.
But it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids.
Let's go around the corner here.
Chairman of the United Nations, Douglas Cromwell, has called for the organization of an international conference.
Can I pick it up from this angle? It's right there.
The danger of a third world war seems to have been ruled out for the moment.
We've got to do something. We can't just stand by and let them slaughter us.
Come on, come on, come on. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Okay, we're good.
They'll kill us all if we don't do something.
There can be no doubt that the authorities will be pitiless in their response to this wave of violence.
With all androids being turned over to
done.
The country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing. What?
Right.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
Mark that off the list.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us. We soaked the thing and then we torched it. I mean, to think this fucker was watching over my kids? They rushed the police and they slaughtered them.
Soaked it in gasoline and set it on fire. Oh, nice guy.
American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army.
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports you can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
It's kind of contradictory what she said in a previous bond. No difference, secret, bond.
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
There was a veritable groundswell of violence in Detroit. Several hundred androids took to the streets, destroying everything.
By the way, incoming bombshell.
Any humans they encountered.
Be prepared.
They met with the extreme violence.
Alice.
Alice's robots.
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it.
Oh, okay.
She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us?
No, Alice was never bleeding.
Alice loves you, Karen.
At least not in my playthrough. Maybe she can get.
Loves you more than anything in the world.
Maybe she can get beaten by
She
Todd
became
early
the
on.
girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
Anyways. So during that whole riot with the police, it's possible to get Marcus killed, and then in that instance, Marcus will never meet Connor. Find out about what? That she was an android? She just did. She just found out that she's a robot. But it doesn't matter. In fact, in a lot of ways, this is better.
Kara, is there something wrong? We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
A lot longer than I thought we would in the first place.
Forever.
Yeah, so if Marcus gets killed in the demonstration earlier, then he and Connor never meet. If there's only one point where Connor and Kara can meet, and that's...
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
Like, I guess they kind of saw each other there,
To national security, and we need to be exterminated.
but at the very beginning when she's like hiding in the town, Connor's like trying to find her.
They're slaughtering our people.
That's all our fault.
And then with Kara and Marcus,
We just stayed quiet.
if Marcus dies before this instance, then Kara is never going to meet her. Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention. Aggressive.
What are we supposed to do? Live like cowards just to survive? We just want to be free. That's a crime?
Skateboarding's not a crime.
It was a peaceful march, and you chose to attack. Now hundreds of humans and androids are dead. You reap what you sow.
The humans have reaped what they've sown for years. Angry, remorse, no regrets.
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Confrontation.
We have to face them. There's no other choice.
This is insanity.
Get all the guns that you can find. We're going to free Detroit.
I'm on it.
You're making a mistake, Marcus. You won't buy our freedom with blood.
You know, going the other route, North is nowhere near as pissed off. Thoughtful.
They've been butchering each other for
North is
centuries
nowhere
over
near
the
as
color
pissed
of
off
their
as
skin
Sean
or
is.
whatever god they wanted to worship. They're not going to change. Violence is just in their genes.
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
Dirty ball.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
I just
So
hope
I
I never have to use it.
So I took this detonator the first time through, but never used it. Never had a chance to use it. I wonder if through the revolution... I wonder if through the revolution path, there's a possibility of using it. Let's robot kiss again. And then let's actual kiss.
I'll go join the others. Look after yourself. I don't want to lose you.
Alright, so far so good.
You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
Okay. Yeah, it's good to do laundry.
I've been ordered to take you alive.
I should honestly make some food to eat.
But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
Reason, defy, discourage. Discourage? Defy?
Then you'll have to shoot. Because I have no intention of letting you take me alive.
Don't force me to neutralize you.
You're Connor, aren't you? That famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you were looking for. We are your people. We're fighting for your freedom, too. You don't have to be their slave anymore.
Stay back, or I'll shoot.
You never have any doubts. You've never done something irrational, as if there's something inside you, something more than your program. Join us. Join your people. You are one of us. Listen to your conscience. It's time to decide.
Become deviant. I am deviant.
They're going to attack Jericho.
What?
We have to get out of here.
Shit.
What's going on, Carol?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on, go, go, go! Delta dancing on your position.
Alright. We need to save a bunch of people, and then Kara needs to successfully escape.
They're coming! The corridor, over there. Follow me. This way! Quick! This way. There must be an exit further on. Come in! Quick!
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
Message.
There are exits on the second and third floor. Find them and jump in the river. Where's Simon and Josh?
I don't know. We got separated.
They're coming from the upper deck now, too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
We have to run, Marcus. There's nothing we can do.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it. The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
She's right. They know who you are. They'll do anything to get you.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus!
I won't be long.
the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
Don't let it get out. Didn't give you any trouble at all. Affirmative. Welcome.
It's too late now! Save yourself! Save Alice!
No, we're not going to leave you behind. Right, Kara? We can't leave him.
Save Luther.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Kara, no!
Don't move!
You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What about you? What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
I don't want to leave you, Luther.
Don't worry. I'll catch up with you at the border, okay? Go now. Take care of each other.
She'll die out there, Kara. Open it. Open the door.
Don't open.
Killed if we open up.
No, Kara.
There was nothing we could do. You have to go.
Gamma squad out. Tango! Stop!
Look out!
Here they come!
Don't move!
I feel like I missed a spot. Okay, here's Josh. Here's how you save Josh.
Quick, this way! Find north. I'll join you later.
So Josh lives.
Way out! We're safe, Alice.
Stop!
This is the point. Play dead.
Get down!
Don't move.
Please don't kill me.
Come on, let's get out of here.
And that's how you go the other direction with their story. You could either get killed or captured here. Captured goes to a different ending sequence. And what I just did here is going to another ending sequence. The one that I didn't do the first time through. Because I had them get captured. Where the hell is Simon? Did I miss him?
Go, move! Go and join the others. Let it get out.
Marcus.
Oh, there's
Bomb's
Simon.
gonna explode any second. We gotta get out of here.
Simon's okay. Save North.
It's too late, Marcus. There's nothing we can do for her. We gotta run.
Save North.
Over there! Run!
Go, now! Let's go. Suppressing fire!
Oops.
Run, quick! Come on!
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
The men to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
Is it over, Marcus?
Pretty much the exact same stuff for Marcus, I think. Yeah, Marcus is identical. Except for... Yeah. I think I missed a few sequences where I could have saved some androids. What's this, though? Discuss with North? Don't discuss with North? And then there's this just whole thing. I'm guessing this is if Marcus is already dead at this point. This is, these three little things here is Marcus's story. And with Connor, pretty much identical, I think, from my previous playthrough. If you don't become a deviant... Oh wait, don't become a deviant, then it's this top route. A ton of options. What's this branching point? Jericho is under attack. I guess there's something for Connor to do here. A lot of stuff for Connor to do. So many options. But hers is the most deviated. Though really, it's just the last choice. And that's this. Run away, get shot, surrender, captured. But in this case, remain still. And I escaped. Or perhaps there was a whole other sequence of things I could have done that would have prevented me from getting captured. One second. Nah, forget it.
Alarm deactivated. Welcome home, Marcus.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back later. Going to eat some food and do a few other things. As soon as I press the right button to get out of here.